Okay, now I'm here with our amazing headliner tonight, Toby, Sebastian. Welcome. How are you?
Very well.
That's
How
good.
are you?
Lovely to meet you tonight.
Lovely to meet you too. It's been a fun day.
Absolutely. Well, like I just mentioned, you are tonight's headliner. So how were you feeling when you got asked to, be the headliner of tonight's festival?
Well, first headliner, so it's pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
also a wicked place in which I love, and a night of independent music, which is kind of awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course. No, well, amazing, exciting times ahead. Now, you're an incredibly talented British actor as well as musician, obviously. Have you always kind of fallen into music, or is that something just kind of happened overnight?
So, I left school for music.
Did you really?
For a record deal when I was,
wow.
I think 16. I'd always wanted to go to drama school after school, and then I wanted to keep up my music as an artist. But it kind of the other way came around. So I basically left for a record deal, which I did for 3 or 4 years, and then kind of taken in by the music industry, kind of like chewed up and spat back out, and then I was like, I really want to do some acting again. So then I basically did that. I've been doing that for the last however many years.
Yeah.
And I think when COVID came, I'd already released a couple songs independently, but COVID was a real moment where I was like, do you know what? There's not a lot of control that any of us have in our lives right now, especially if you're kind of relying on like the movie industry to kind of come back. So I kind of found, like all of us, I had tons and tons of time on my hands. So I thought I'd like double down on more music, and that's kind of been the case over the last few years.
Oh, amazing. Well, here we are tonight. Now, if you could choose one for the rest of your life, you could only do, right? So you could either do music or acting. Not that we want you to choose, of course, because we want you to, still be in both.
I won't be able to choose that.
No, you won't be able to choose. I was going to say, if you could choose one, what would it be?
I think in all honesty, I would always do both. I love them both equally in very different ways.
Of course.
But I suppose if the option was write my own music and release that, or work on stuff as an actor that I didn't massively enjoy, then I'd probably choose the music.
Of course, yeah.
But I hate to be really boring and say that I would I'd choose both of them.
Amazing. No, I love that. Good answer.
I feel like they both kind of inspire the other one.
Of course. Now, I absolutely adore your music, especially Too Good and Midnight, which features, of course, your beautiful sister, Florence Pugh. What was it like working with your sister, in that duet? Is that something that you guys have always secretly had planned? Also, I never knew she could sing, by the way.
Yeah, so I've got 3 sisters, and we all sing, and we all make a lot of noise at Christmas and
oh my God,
sing,
I love that.
And it's like modern day Von Trapps.
I was going to say, what is it like? Like, can you take me
It's so normal for us, but I think for most people they're like, that's so weird.
No, but that's
just like sing and write songs with your family. But we're all completely different in the types of music that we play, and in all honesty, obviously when that song came out, everyone was they were like, oh my God, how has this happened now? And this was out of the blue. The truth is, I've been writing songs with my sister since I was 7 or whatever it was. I think I got into music because my older sister Bella, she was playing the piano and she was writing songs when she was 14, 15.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, man, I want to do that too.
So that is kind of your in in a way?
I think, for sure.
That led me on to my next question.
And I think it's kind of like there's a knock-on effect within siblings.
Of course.
And so, I saw Bella writing songs. I was like, I want a bit of that. So I started learning guitar lessons in Spain. And, and then Flossie was also playing and singing the guitar and playing piano. And then my little sister, Raffi, same thing. And I've just been on holiday with my family. I've been writing songs with Raffi, who's 20.
Oh, wow.
And it kind of just comes naturally.
Oh my God!
So it's quite normal for us.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So
it's lovely.
We can expect, a few more duets.
Oh,
covered.
for sure, absolutely.
Oh, that's so exciting. Because honestly, I absolutely love Midnight because I love how you sing the high notes and Florence sings the low notes. But I really want to hear more with the rest of your sisters. The amount of times
that someone listens to the song and they're like, "When do you come in?"
I know, because I was watching it and I was like, "Where's this going?"
Where is Toby?
This honestly, it was absolutely beautiful to watch.
Thank you so much.
Loved it.
Thank you.
apart from obviously your family and your siblings, where else do you get your inspiration from with music? You know, what is the meaning for you behind it all?
I think I've found that, like, ever since I could write songs, nurturing kind of like that skill and joining it with emoting and kind of like getting the things that you're feeling out with the right music and kind of getting good at that skill. It's a wonderful release. You know, it's like a lovely kind of, it's like a, I guess it's like a, I don't know, like a self-therapy. It's like, it's,
I was about to say,
you know,
it's like
you
a
can
therapy,
be, you can kind of be alone, you can be lonely or whatever, but if you can play an instrument and you can write something, even if no one ever hears it, it's a lovely way of getting out all that
like
stuff.
An outlet in a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I love that. Now in 2023, Rolling Stone, they actually touted you to be, you know, one of the best to watch, right? You know, so what's next for Toby, Sebastian?
Well, I've got an album coming out early next year.
Exciting.
It's been moved a couple of times for various reasons, but it's kind of, it's ready, and I'm really proud of it, and it will be the first kind of group of songs. We have another visitor. Who have we got? It'll be the first time that I basically had a kind of a collection of songs that has kind of represented a chapter in my life.
I was going to say,
in a long time, and also the first time I did it, I was doing it with a label, and even though I'm incredibly proud of it, I would say that in many ways it doesn't quite represent, not where I was, but it certainly doesn't represent where I am now. And so an album early next year, which is really cool, and there'll be more shows, and there'll be another tour, joining into a tour in Europe as well, and outside of that, acting jobs.
So exciting for you. Can we have like a bit of an inside scoop with your album name, or should we just leave it? Can you give us a little bit of a clue?
I'd love to, but unfortunately this is not the moment in which I can say
that's all right.
what the name is.
We'll hold
it,
our horses. I'll just wait.
You'll have to find me for the exclusive
I will,
release of the album title.
Exciting times. Now, lucky last, Toby, before you go, what piece of advice would you love to share with everyone that you've been given, you know, that's been the best piece of advice that you've ever been given that you'd like to share with everyone?
I would say follow your gut and follow your instincts. Learn as much as possible, but if you really feel in your bones that something should be a certain way, stick to it, because at the end of the day, as the artist, you're the one that's going to have to go and sing those songs for potentially a very long time.
Amazing. Perfect advice. Well, thank you so much, Toby,
for
joining me. Exciting. Thank you.